Have you ever wondered why some people seem to glide through life effortlessly, while most of us keep struggling, stuck in endless cycles of stress and confusion? Here's a controversial truth that might ruffle a few feathers. Life was never meant to be as hard as you're making it. Yes, that's right, you're probably overcomplicating things and it's keeping you stuck. But don't worry, this video isn't about calling you out, it's about waking you up. Let's be real for a moment. Most people are drowning in productivity tips, life hacks, and self-improvement strategies that promise to unlock easy mode life, but end up leaving them overwhelmed and exhausted. Ironically, the harder they chase success habits, the more elusive happiness and mental clarity become. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But what if unlocking life's easy mode isn't about doing more? What if it's actually about doing less? Today, you'll learn exactly how to simplify your life, stop overthinking, and make a critical mindset shift that'll help you unlock your potential and finally experience the joy and ease you've been chasing. Curious yet? Stick around, because this isn't just life advice, it's the blueprint for genuine life transformation and lasting happiness. Recognizing the real enemy, complexity. Most people don't realize it, but complexity is the silent killer of clarity, peace, and progress. We live in a world where we're constantly told that more is better, more goals, more apps, more routines. But the truth is, the more complex your life gets, the harder it becomes to enjoy it. Simplicity isn't lazy, it's smart. It's how high performers maintain mental clarity and emotional intelligence while everyone else drowns in noise. Think about it. Ever feel like you're constantly doing things but never moving forward? That's not laziness. It's complexity tricking your brain into thinking you're productive. Real productivity tips start with subtraction, not addition. Start by cutting one obligation that adds no real value. For example, if checking email 5 times a day adds stress, try batching it into just 2 sessions. You'll immediately feel lighter. Even success habits become dangerous when layered without purpose. People chase the perfect morning routine, but guess what? If you're forcing cold showers, 5 a.m. wake-ups, and gratitude journaling without breathing room, you're not unlocking easy mode life. You're locking yourself in a self-improvement prison. The secret? Simplify your systems, and suddenly, the door to real personal growth swings wide open. Mastering the art of saying no. One of the fastest ways to simplify your life and unlock your potential is by learning to say no and meaning it. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most underrated success habits out there. Most people say yes out of guilt, fear, or people-pleasing, and it drags them into commitments they never wanted. Saying no isn't rude, it's responsible. It's how emotionally intelligent people protect their time, energy, and mental clarity. Take a look at your calendar or your inbox. How much of that is stuff you agreed to just to avoid conflict? Meetings you didn't need, favors that don't align, tasks that should have been delegated. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you focused. A powerful mindset shift here is recognizing that every yes is a no to something else. If you say yes to everything, you're saying no to yourself. That's how burnout sneaks in. Practical example? If a colleague asks you to take on extra work that isn't your responsibility, try this. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm fully committed right now and can't give it the attention it deserves. Polite, firm, clear. That's emotional intelligence in action. And once you start guarding your space like this, something amazing happens. You start to feel lighter, freer, and more in control. And that opens the door to something even more powerful. Automate the unimportant. Focus on the essential. Here's something high achievers don't always tell you. They're not doing more. They're just doing less of what doesn't matter. The key isn't grinding 18 hours a day. It's about automating or eliminating the things that drain your focus so you can double down on what actually moves the needle. This is how you create an easy mode life, by removing the clutter, not muscling through it. Start small. Automate your groceries with a recurring list, batch your laundry weekly, or use an app like Notion to manage your routines. Even prepping your outfits for the week can be a game changer. Why? Because every decision you don't have to make frees up mental bandwidth. That bandwidth is fuel for your creativity, emotional clarity, and motivation. And that's what real productivity tips are all about. Think about it. Do you really need to check the weather 5 times a day or scroll through 3 news apps every morning? Probably not. Streamline those inputs, and suddenly your mind isn't juggling nonsense. It's focused on goals that matter. That's the kind of life transformation most people overlook. But once you make that shift, you'll find yourself with time, clarity, and energy to pursue what truly matters. And that leads directly into something even more powerful. Align your environment with your intentions. Here's a little-known secret. Your environment shapes your behavior far more than willpower ever will. Most people blame themselves for lack of motivation or focus, when really, their surroundings are silently working against them. Want to unlock your potential? Start by designing your space to reflect the life you want, not the one you're stuck in. This is one of those mindset shifts that changes everything. If your desk is a mess, your mind will be too. If your phone is full of distractions, your attention won't stand a chance. Simplify your life by auditing your environment. Keep only what serves your personal growth and remove what drags you into old habits. Want to read more? Leave a book on your pillow. Want to eat better? Remove junk food from the fridge. These small tweaks lead to big transformations over time. Even your digital environment matters. Unfollow accounts that kill your vibe. Mute the noise. Create folders that simplify your workflow. Every tiny environmental change adds up, and before you know it, life feels easier, smoother, almost like you're cheating the system. But this isn't a trick. It's just you finally getting out of your own way. And once you do that, there's one last lever left to pull. Create a system of non-negotiables. Want to know how to change your life for good? Don't rely on willpower. Build systems instead. The most successful people don't wake up hoping to be disciplined. They hardwire their success habits into daily non-negotiables. This is where life transformation actually begins. It's not about motivation. It's about consistency, no matter how you feel. Start with 3 core habits that align with who you want to become. For example, 1. 30 minutes of movement. Walk, stretch, lift. 2. 10 minutes of journaling. Mental clarity on paper is gold. 3. 1 act of intentional learning. Watch a documentary, read a few pages of a growth book, or listen to a podcast like The Tim Ferriss Show. These small acts done daily build a minimalist lifestyle that breeds discipline with ease. When your day is built around these anchors, everything else flows. You stop overthinking because you're no longer waking up and winging it. You begin to simplify your life, not through force, but through rhythm. Easy mode life isn't some magical state. It's the result of aligning your intentions with repeatable action. And now that you have the blueprint, what's stopping you from applying it? Let's be honest. How much longer are you going to stay stuck in overthinking, chaos, and complexity? You've just unlocked a blueprint most people never even discover. Now the real question is, what will you do with it? Will you keep living life on hard mode? Or will you apply these mindset shifts, simplify your systems, and build a life that actually works for you, not against you? Imagine waking up tomorrow with clarity, confidence, and a deep sense of control. Not because life magically got easier, but because you finally stopped making it harder. That version of you, it's not some far-off fantasy. It's one decision away. So what's stopping you? Fear, habit, laziness? Be honest with yourself, and then decide to move differently. Because nothing changes unless you do. If this video made you think, challenged you, or gave you a new perspective, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and join this journey of self-improvement, personal growth, and unlocking your full potential. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to come.